How TikTok is destroying us. The usual routine for many is to pick up our phone right before going to bed and open TikTok. This routine, in which users experience a whirlwind of emotions in 1 minute, can last for hours before being interrupted by external stimulus. When you close the app for the night, you probably don't remember much of what you have just watched. Aside from the effect TikTok has on your attention span, the app has a significant impact on our interpersonal relationships with one another. We can fill any and every gap in our time with short bursts of entertainment thanks to the presence of perpetual media. We have forgotten how to be by ourselves. But TikTok has both positive and negative effects. Positive aspects. Some argue that social media apps such as TikTok provide a creative outlet as well as an important platform for discourse and social change, while others argue that they are not. However, the majority of us aren't even aware of our overstimulation. Since TikTok's rise to prominence as a social media platform, we must consider the effect it has on society. TikTok has had a positive impact on users in a variety of ways. It gives users a place to get information, relax, and connect with their friends. You can also observe the lifestyles and learn the mindsets of people who are vastly different from yourself. This allows you to broaden your mind and beliefs. TikTok has evolved into a social activist platform and a voice for many important issues: mental illness, BLM, body positivity, women's rights, LGBTQ+ rights, and that's just to name a few. TikTok offers a place for these discussions. The major benefit of TikTok is that it has created limitless opportunities for individuals and businesses. TikTok has provided people with a platform to promote themselves and gain attention from people all over the world. The For You page allows users to do just that. Negative aspects. Well, there are so many reasons why TikTok is destroying us. One of the major impacts of watching TikTok for extended periods of time is that it reduces your attention span. This is the result of the app's constant stream of new videos and stimulation. If you don't like a video, just swipe to the next one. You can even fast forward to the end of the video if you don't like waiting for 15 or 30 seconds to see the outcome of a video. According to a Microsoft study, the average human attention span is now just 8 seconds, making 15-second TikTok videos ideal for the modern mind. Back in the year 2000, the average attention span was 12 seconds, and it has decreased by 4 seconds since 2021. A goldfish has an attention span of 9 seconds, which is longer than that of a human's. So, what does this mean for us? Do we have to delete TikTok? Ultimately, it is up to you. It would be extremely beneficial to delete TikTok, but this can be a difficult task. If that appears to be too difficult a task, it is best to gradually reduce your TikTok usage over time. A short attention span does not have to be permanent. Some things we can do to improve our attention include getting more sleep, exercising, meditating, playing memory games, spending time outside, and even listening to music. TikTok is a fantastic app that can be used to collaborate with people all over the world. However, we must remember to use it in a healthy way. Another negative is that TikTok shares your data more than any other social media app. What MTV and Hollywood attempted to achieve over 2 decades of internet marketing, TikTok successfully did in just 1 year. TikTok now has complete control over 2/3 of society, and teenagers are the target. TikTok is buying and selling your every move, gesture, and thought. If you tell someone about this, they'll laugh and say they do not care because they have nothing to hide. They just want to be famous. According to a study by mobile marketing company URL Genius, TikTok shares your data more than any other social media app. Furthermore, because TikTok hires third-party trackers, they can track your activity on other websites even after you leave the app. This is terrifying, right? What makes this worse is that 32.5% of TikTok users are between the ages of 10 to 19, and 29.5% are between the ages of 20 to 29. The biggest point to my mind is that TikTok is a mental illness factory. Yes, you heard it right. Although TikTok has advantages for users, it is also important to be aware of its negative aspects. According to recent research, TikTok has a positive correlation with mental illnesses, particularly in young women. The majority of TikTok videos feature girls with slim, fit bodies. These girls frequently show off their limited, healthy diets and strict workout routines. This makes users who see these posts feel compelled to mimic these habits if they want to have a nice body as well. Many females use the app to share their experiences with mental illness and eating disorders. These topics may be informative and prove that others are experiencing similar difficulties as you, but they may also be very triggering. In a New York Times article, it states, "Rates of depression have doubled among teen girls from 2009 to 2019. Some doctors say TikTok is a digital crack cocaine that has a bizarre effect on dopamine and the human brain. It's like a switch in your brain that says, 'Hey, this feels good, do it again.' It's almost hypnotic, and you'll find yourself watching and watching. If you haven't already clicked off this video, how long do you spend a day on TikTok? I think it's time to leave that habit." TikTok can be a platform for bullying. Nowadays, negativity is a widespread issue across all social media platforms. The more one uses a platform, the more likely it is to receive negative comments. Even the platform's most influential creators have expressed concerns about negative comments. When they read them, they, too, feel worried and insecure. Negative comments can have significant impact on one's self-esteem and confidence, and can lead to self-harm or body image issues. Naturally, this is one of the most serious negative effects of TikTok. This is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying can be extremely damaging to victims' mental health. Cyberbullying causes depression, anxiety, anger, isolation, and extreme stress. This is not limited to TikTok, as this happens on every social media platform. That doesn't mean we can't recognize this as a negative effect of TikTok on our mental health. Teens could potentially get exposed to sexual predators. Whilst the platform is working hard to address the issue of sexual predators reaching out to underage children, it is still prevalent on TikTok. Despite the fact that the platform is aimed at younger users, there are many older users as well, which is perfectly fine. However, it becomes problematic if these older individuals send explicit messages and images to teens, or worse, to kids who should not be on the app in the first place. Parents have had to report predatory behaviour to law enforcement on numerous occasions, so be cautious. Another impact, I will say, is that it is time wasting. If you are a regular TikTok user, I'm sure you found yourself lost in the big dark TikTok hole at least once. I know I've done it many times. I'll start by watching just one or two, and then it'll be an hour and a half later. Whoops! There is a time and a place for mindless scrolling, but it becomes a problem when it diverts your attention away from your work or other important tasks. The sheer amount of time that users spend on TikTok is a significant negative effect. This is great for TikTok, but not so much for the users. TikTok, in other words, is a distraction. If you do not hold yourself accountable, it can quickly have a negative impact on your life. If the ancient Greeks believed that wisdom came from knowing oneself, TikTok is the total opposite. It's a website that encourages people to pretend to be someone they're not. It's like a never-ending costume party, with everyone attempting to beat one another. TikTok is the world's fastest growing social media platform. In just 3 years, the Chinese social media app has amassed over 1 billion active users. TikTok generated the most downloads for any app in a single quarter. This doesn't mean I have to like it, but TikTok is the ideal social media app in many ways. It's brief and to the point. However, it has an impact on other social media platforms. To compete with TikTok, YouTube is now copying it. It all comes down to how much short, addictive content they can produce. The long-term effects of media consumption on TikTok cannot yet be determined, but if current research is correct, we are heading towards a future of short attention spans and overstimulated minds. Well, there are many negative as well as positive aspects of TikTok, but we should know what to perceive and what to ignore. I'd be lying if I said TikTok isn't entertaining. To be honest, TikTok has made me laugh out loud more times than I would care to admit. There is some good stuff on the app. Conclusion. So, what are your thoughts? Do you believe TikTok's effects will worsen in the future? Should the social media platform be subject to more restrictions? If you have enjoyed this video, check out this one too. Let us know in the comments how much time you spend on TikTok.